Murphy stands well back. Tries the far side of the field this time, but the wind swings it into the centre. Sean Heaslip gets a stick to it. Cut out by Pa Foley. Across comes Tomas Corbett. Gains possession, tries to shake off the challenge of Nigel Carey. And Nigel Carey has fouled the right half-back, so it's a free out to Éire Óg. And the free will be taken by the centre half-back and captain, Micheál Den. 50 metres out from his own goal. Jabs it up. Striking into that crisp breeze. Up the far side. Pa Foley and Sean Heaslip under the dropping ball. Martin Nugent nips in. Takes it off the stick of Eamon Kelleher. Martin Nugent gains possession. Looks across goal. Swings a dangerous one over across toes. Petey Berry. Ball breaks to Declan Coote. Fires it in. Again it's blocked inside. Oh, the flick in and blocked by Joe Murphy. It's gone out for a 65. Some real anxious moments in front of the Patrickswell goal. And Joe Murphy was happy to see that one go out for a 65. Down here under us, some anxious faces in the Éire Óg dugout. Father Willie Walsh comes out. Is he making a switch in the side? He's having a word with Sean McCarthy. But it's a 65 to Éire Óg. And Tomas Corbett. He's got a point from further out for a free early on. Will he have the range and will he have the accuracy from this one? Strikes it in. It looks a good one. Drops in, but it's slightly gone to the right and wide. 6 wides Éire Óg have had in the game so far. Patrickswell have yet to score a wide in this game. They lead 4 points to 2. Coming up to the 23rd minute of this first half. Joe Murphy prepares to take the puck out. Stands well back. The players shielding their eyes there from the sun as the puck out drops down the far side. Declan Tobin gets a stick to it. Cut out first time by Tomas Corbett. Up towards Martin Nugent. Nugent keeps it in play. Or no, the linesman has his flag up at the far side. And he signals that it's going to be a sideline cut to Patrickswell. Just under 45. None of the Patrickswell players in any great hurry to take the sideline cut, but the left half-back, Pa Foley, says, I'll take the sideline. I'm just inside his own 45, just a couple of inches inside it. Pa, who played, of course, for a number of years on the Limerick senior side. This is Sean Carey, taken away by Tomas Corbett. Garrod Mannion swings it in the centre, but there is his marker, Pa Carey. The hand pass out to David Punch. Down towards Nigel Carey, who now seems to be operating at right half forward. Nigel Carey cutting through. The hand pass, it was a poor one. It's swept out by Jerry Barry. Out to Colin Mahan, all alone. Colin Mahan strikes it very, very high. The wind holds it in the air. Petey Barry gets a hand to it, then gains possession. Lays it back to the centre half forward, Garrod Mannion. Mannion strikes it in, but again it's gone to the left and wide. 24 and a half minutes gone. Jackie Éire Óg with a lot of possession, but failing to put it on the scoreboard.
A lot of possession and the wind has crossed the field and they're failing to put them away. The game is beginning to get a little bit more open now because lads are settling in their own position. Éire Óg will want to start putting them away, but they're hurling extremely well. I think Patrickswell didn't make a great move bringing Gary Kirby to centre field because he was lethal every time he got it, and while he's more of a finisher than a creator, and Cameron, the opposite, is more of a creator than a finisher, so I would say it's just Éire Óg's advantage at the moment.
Colin Lynch flicks it inside to Declan Coote. Coote looks goalwards, strikes it in. And this time he makes no mistake. His second point of the match. And now there's only just 1 point between the sides. 4 points to 3. Just under 5 minutes left in this first half. And it certainly has been played at a tremendous pace all through. Joe Murphy. Of course, a great rivalry between Clare and Limerick sides, no matter what grade of hurling they meet in. And they're certainly serving up a classic here this afternoon in Cusack Park. Sean Carey drills it down the far side. Out comes Leonard Enright, being policed by Mick Maher. Still Gary Kerr gets it into Anthony Carmody. Carmody swings it over across, and that's the first wide of the game for Patrickswell. So 4 points to 3. Owen McMahon prepares to take the puck out. He's striking into that stiff breeze. It's a kind of crossfield breeze, but it's aiding Patrickswell in the first half. And if anything, that breeze is getting stronger. But you wouldn't think so from this long puck out by Owen McMahon. David Punch and Colin Lynch. Colin Mahan also in there tussling. Dave Punch clears it out. It's gone over the touchline. It's going to be a sideline cut to Éire Óg. Players from both sides really fired up for this Munster final. It's all full of hard hurling, full of commitment. Players giving it everything in this first 26 minutes of this Munster final. John Bums McCarthy strikes it upfield. Out comes Garrod Mannion, David Punch, Pat Foley gets a stick to it. Colin Lynch for Éire Óg, strikes it down towards goal. A dangerous one in towards Pete Barry. Barry has possession. Petey Barry has gone down injured. Players from both sides getting involved in front of the goals. Pete Barry grabbed possession. He's gone to the ground injured. Players beginning to exchange words for a couple of moments. The referee has gone in. He's having a word with his umpires. The referee is calling one of the Patrickswell players. I think it's the fullback, Paul Foley. Petey Barry is still down injured. Paul Foley's name goes into the book. And the two fullbacks, Barry Smith was booked early on. And Paul Foley has been sent off. Paul Foley has been sent off the Patrickswell side. Paul Foley has gone off the team. And that is certainly a real blow for the Limerick champions. Paul Foley sidelined coming up to half-time. After 27 and a half minutes, Paul Foley has been dismissed from the Patrickswell side. Petey Barry is still receiving attention in front of the goals. Well, Jackie, that was certainly a strange decision. What way did it look from your vantage point?
Well, it was the second or third occasion that Petey had caught the high ball, and he caught that one under extreme pressure. Now, whether by accident or otherwise, he seemed to have got a shot in the face, and I'm not in a position to say which way it was, but the referee consulted his umpire, and Paul Foley, I've seen Paul playing quite a lot over the last few years, and he's an exceptionally talented hurler. He plays with a good bit of aggression, but I wouldn't say there's any malice in him, but in this particular instance, the referee consulted his umpire, and it's between him it is and Paul, and it's sad to see Paul leave the field because he was hurling well himself.
Well, it's a penalty to Éire Óg. And as they got a penalty in the Munster Club semi-final against Na Piarsaigh, on that occasion, Jerry Barry took the penalty and crashed it to the back of the net. He started at left corner back, but he has been brought up to take the free. Jabs it up. Oh, he fails to make contact. Fires it in. Blocked inside by Joe Murphy. And cleared it out the far side of the field. Another let off for Patrickswell. This is Pat Foley. Swings it downfield. The referee has blown the whistle. Awards a free out to Patrickswell. Petey Barry still looking very, very groggy inside, getting attention from Colm Flynn. How will Éire Óg rearrange their forces? What will Patrickswell do? How will Éire Óg use the extra men? We saw it in last year's Munster Club final. Ballybrown lost a man early on. It didn't make any difference. They still won the title. Sean Foley into Leonard Enright. Enright looks goalwards. Strikes it over across. It looks a good one. Yes, Owen McMahon disagrees with the umpire. Owen McMahon claiming that the ball went wide. Sean Foley goes in having a word. But the umpire has put up the flag, and the point is a credit to Leonard Enright. So Patrickswell go back into a 2-point lead, 5 points to 3. Petey Barry is on his feet in front of goals. How have Patrickswell rearranged their side? They seem to have pulled back Pat Carey to full-back and Sean Carey to centre half-back. Anthony Cameron pulls with Colm Mahan. Cross comes Sean Carey. Sweeps it upfield a little bit. Anthony Carmody now seems to be operating back in the centre of the field. Out comes Sean McCarthy to challenge. Very close to the touchline. Kept in play by Anthony Carmody. Colin Lynch. Anthony Carmody gets by 3 Éire Óg players. Flicks it back towards Nigel Carey. Gary Kirby drills it downfield. But there is the extra Éire Óg man. Barry Smith gets it out to Jerry Barry. Returns it back past the centre of the field. Very close to the touchline. It's gone over the sideline. It's going to be a sideline cut to Patrickswell. We've gone over 30 minutes. 30 minutes, 32 seconds, the stopwatch says. 5 points to 3, the scoreboard says. Patrickswell the leaders by 2 points. Referee Georgie Ryan looking at his watch. It has certainly been a tremendous first half. Anthony Cameron with the sideline cut. Strikes it upfield. Out comes Nigel Carey. Grabs it, looks goalwards. Carey strikes it downfield, but it's gone well off target. It's gone to the right and wide. The referee once again looks at the watch. We're gone over 31 minutes in what has been a most entertaining first half. A real cracker of a Munster final. Owen McMahon with the puck out. And the referee calls for the ball. And as the sides break